Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Aurea and this is DIY with Aurea. Today I'm participating of an open challenge. What would you make? And I will talk to you about that a little bit later, but now let's start with our first project. And this furniture, I am calling it Trash to Treasure. This was in the garbage. My son found it and told me, Mom, I'm bringing it home. I said, absolutely. And these legs I also found in a piece of furniture different days in different locations. So I took them home and I wiped them. Now I'm drilling holes over here. I'm pre-drilling the holes. And now I'm just going to go ahead and screw these legs in. I'm going to do the same thing to all four. And of course, before I did this, I took this cabinet. I took it outside. I sanded. I cleaned it really good. And now I am going to give it 2, maybe 3 coats of white paint. But before then, you see how these they fall, they kind of sink. So I'm gonna put a little bit of I don't even know what you call this, but this is what you use to hold the shelves in place. I'm drilling a hole right here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put that little metal piece right in here. So like that, this is the metal piece that I'm talking about. And like that, when I open and close these doors, the doors won't sink in. I hope this is making sense. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing to the second door. And then those little metal handles, I'm going to take them outside and I'm going to give it 1 coat. You see that it doesn't sink anymore? Yeah. So now the metal pieces, I'm going to take them outside and I'm going to give it 1 or 2 coats of black paint. And I'm going to be putting a little bit of this painter's tape here, so like that when I start painting the cabinet, the glass won't get stained or painted, I should say. And now let's go ahead and get to town and let's start painting this beautiful piece. And again, this cabinet was completely free. The 4 legs, I was planning on buying 4 legs, but I got so lucky that somebody threw a furniture away and I was lucky to be able to find those legs. I had the paint because I was going to paint some walls in my home, and this is it. And I will be displaying this in my craft room. I think this is going to be a great addition to my craft room, like I said before, and I'll be able to display some of my crafts. Let me know in the comment section if you do enjoy this DIY, and if you do, don't forget that big thumbs up. Today I'm participating of an open challenge, what would you make? And the hosts are Zaina from OK at Home DIY, Connie from Connie's Creative Creations, and the guest host is Teresa B DIY. I'm gonna have the playlist in my description box along with other creators that are also participating just like myself. Don't forget to go visit them and give them a lots of love. I have this round plaque from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be giving it 1 coat with this acrylic white paint. I have this mint color ribbon. I think it's from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna make a pretty bow, and with some hot glue, I'm gonna glue it right up here. That is so beautiful. I love these colors. And then I have this second ribbon that I also made a prior video, and I used it as well because I am so in love with it. And that one is going to go hot glue right on top, along with these beautiful little orange flowers. this beautiful metal leaf, I'm gonna use 2 Jenga blocks, some hot glue, and that's how I'm going to glue it right on top of the plaque. And I'm just gonna go ahead and distress it a bit with the color Sage from Waverly. And with this beaded necklace from the Dollar Tree, I cut a piece, and that's what I'm going to use to hang it up on the wall. And I also use one of those round rings as well from Dollar Tree. I hope you do enjoy this beautiful DIY, and if you do, don't forget that big thumbs up. I have this tomato crate that I'm going to be recycling. It's in perfect condition. I am really liking it. And I also found this, believe it or not. I'm going to go ahead and stain it with this ebony stain. And I'm going to only stain the outside. So now that this entire crate is done, I have this curtain rod. I'm going to measure it, and then I'm going to cut a piece. I have these metal reefs. You find them at the dollar store. I have 2 of them. So what I'm doing is I'm opening up the rod. So I'm cutting that metal and spreading it out, and then I'm gonna hammer it with my hammer, make sure that it stays in place, and then I come back with some E6000, some hot glue, and I have these little round pieces of wood, and I took the entire piece, I painted, and now I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this in, one on each corner, and this is how this wheels are gonna stay in place. Now using some more of these screws, I have these 2 pieces of wood. You could find this at Dollar General. I went and I cut them in half, and these are going to be the front legs. I'll just be using some screw on this piece of wood so it could stay in place. And of course, I measured it and made sure that they were the same length, which was 7.5 inches. And again, I'm going to go ahead and use my drill with 1 screw, and this should be it. And now, once this is done, I'm going to go ahead and start making what I'm going to be putting inside of this crate, which is a wagon now. So I have this pumpkin that I'm going to be recycling. I'm going to take this piece of cloth and I will be wrapping the entire pumpkin. I also purchased a bag of these pieces of wood from Dollar Tree, and this is what I'm going to be using to put as a stem to all 3 pumpkins that I will be creating. So I have this thick yarn that I got at a grab bag from Michael's. I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue the entire pumpkin. This is the second pumpkin, and I'm also recycling it, by the way, as you can tell. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap that thick yarn or that chunky yarn all around the pumpkin. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing to the next pumpkin coming up. And this is coming out so beautiful. I love this chunky yarn. So as you know, these leaves are from Dollar Tree. I took 2 of them, and this is what I'm putting up here. That is so pretty. And look at how gorgeous this turned out. I am totally in love with this pumpkin. And then I have a third pumpkin that I'm going to also be recycling. I made this last year before I even opened my channel, and I am going to be recycling this one as well. And with this other chunky ribbon, this is in gray, I'm going to be doing the same process, but I will be decorating it with a different leaf. And I also want to thank you for clicking into my channel. Remember that this is a collaboration. These wonderful women have put this playlist together, and they have it every last Sunday of each month. Make sure that once you finish seeing this video, you go down to the description box and look for that playlist. Make sure that you give all of them a lots of love. And if you are coming from their channel, welcome to my channel. I hope you love these DIYs that I have put together for you. And if you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my community. And again, don't forget that big thumbs up, and I would love to hear what you think in the comment section. And now continuing with this beautiful chunky pumpkin. Now we are almost done, and we are ready to decorate that beautiful wagon. Let me know what you think about it. And I'm putting a little bit of hot glue right here. We are almost done. I'm gonna put another stamp and a leather leaf. I am totally in love with these leather leaves. You can find them at the dollar store. I'm not sure if they still have them. I went back the other day to get some more, and I cannot find them. So when you see something at the dollar store and you like it, make sure you grab it, because the second time around you might not be that lucky. I bought this ice bucket as well from Dollar Tree. Look at how beautiful. So I went on and I took some white chalk paint and I started painting it. But then I said, no, because this is gonna go outside with the wagon. So I came back and I mixed it with some brown acrylic paint, and I gave it 1 coat. Once the bucket was completely dry, what I did is I put some floral foam inside, and I started putting different type of fall floral inside. I lost that footage, but there's no big deal. All you have to do is just put whatever flowers you desire in the inside, and we are all done. I hope that you have enjoyed these beautiful DIYs, and remember, if you did, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up. It will help my channel, and I will see you in my next video.